Hey, Gail.
Hey, Kat. Stalking.
Of
again.
course. I can't get enough of you. I am curious today. We have these really high-end semi-automatic espresso machines, the Quick Mills and the Rockets, that are pretty pricey for most people.
Yep.
And they're really well built, great craftsmanship, but we sometimes hear about a little issue that they have for different reasons about the water reservoir being full.
Yep.
And so I wanted to just talk with you today about that. So maybe you can give people tips so they, they don't have to have a meltdown, and we can preemptively talk them off the ledge about what's going on with their machine.
80-story building, and they're up there.
Exactly. Help me! My rocket isn't working. Okay. So they both have a different mechanism for sensing that the reservoir is full.
Correct. On the Quick Mills, they have a magnet on the inside that floats up and down.
Okay.
And once in a great while, those magnets won't float properly. So if it doesn't float, the machine says, I don't have water in it.
Okay.
The other thing, and this is really rare though, that's rare, those magnets. The other thing that we have found on these, there are mold portions on these that when they get done, they're supposed to be ground off nice and flat. Plastic molding. Once in a while, there'll be a little nubbin right there.
Okay.
And when it sits down in the machine, it'll sit cockamamie like that.
Oh, okay.
And that does it too.
Got it.
So
because it's not lining up to the sensor in the machine.
So in the Quick Mill, you want if you find that nubbin down there, just take something and grind it off, sand it off, whatever it takes to just make it flat again. And usually that takes care of that. It's not really a big issue.
Okay.
Then on the Rocket series, they do it in a different way.
Okay.
Down the side here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to take the camera and look down. It's down in this corner down here. There's that round, and on the side of it, there's a wire going in there.
Okay.
And it's attached to a little tab.
Okay.
As the water goes by that little tab, it registers and it makes an electrical connection saying, okay, we got water, we're good to go.
Got it.
What we're having issues with that is people that are using purified water it's totally void of minerals.
So distilled. Or one of our customers was using reverse osmosis water.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it works on the minerals in the water. It registers the minerals in the water.
Oh, okay.
Those minerals, so you have to have trace minerals in the water. You can't use water that's void of all minerals.
Okay.
Coffee won't taste as good either.
Exactly. So somebody who is, has a filtration system set up, they could just add a little bit of, something out of the tap.
Go in the garden, get a little dirt.
Have mud in the bottom of your espresso.
A little tap water added to it, and all of a sudden it registers and it knows that it has water.
Okay.
That took a little trial and error to figure that one out.
I know.
That's all it is. It's just
a little bit of minerals. Okay. Great. All right.
Anything else I can
I think that's
enlighten you with today?
No. I know everything else. Thanks, Gail.
Okay. Yep. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.